Hey, good afternoon. Thank you so much for returning the phone call. I do apologize. It's been a busy day for me. I've had to draft up some legal paperwork and dealing with some attorney work. Thank you so much for returning the phone call.
Yeah, so step me through what exactly happened. I need a time and approximate date, first of all.
Okay, yes, sir. Can you repeat your name for me? I'm sorry.
Brandon Henry.
Hi, Mr. Henry. So, I'm Micah L. LeVay. I'm a Moorish American national. I got some paperwork stating that I was not a U.S. citizen. I'm a non-resident alien foreign national. I'm Aboriginal Indigenous American of the Washitaw Tribal Nation, which is located in North America. And I recently graduated with 720 degrees of knowledge from the Moorish Science Temple of America, with credentials available. And basically, I moved back to Louisiana last year from Georgia State Republic, and I've been doing ambassador work for my tribal nation in accordance with the United Nations Declarations on the Rights of Indigenous People, as well as being a United Nations peacekeeper. And it's come to my attention that there are employees at this Shell gas station, which is located at 3327 Tulane Avenue in Orleans Parish, Louisiana Republic Territory, and there's drug peddling going on. And when I got here, I was presented with the opportunity to do volunteer work for Service Year New Orleans. I'm not sure if you are aware of what Service Year New Orleans is. Service Year New Orleans is a broader organization for people to give back to their community in various ways. And I am legally blind, and so I decided to participate in this organization, and the best thing that I can do is pick up trash, right? So I've been picking up trash in this area. I recently relocated on Tulane Avenue, and I've picked up trash in front of this convenience store on several occasions. And more recently, the employees have designated someone to pick up the trash that people are throwing on the ground, from what I believe is a lack of economic prosperity and opportunity for people who have been miseducated by the United States Board of Education for well over 50 years. In my line of work as a United Nations ambassador, these are my conclusions. But nevertheless, I do pick up trash, and never had a problem at this particular location up until recently, where it's been brought to my attention by several tribal members that there is illegal, illicit, unlawful activity taking place, as well as people not being in uniform commercial code. And I've witnessed this for myself.
Okay, so what did you see? What happened? And on what day? I need a date, and I need a time.
Okay, so on yesterday morning, approximately after midnight, I want to say 1 a.m., I was doing a sovereign judicial exercise for my estate. And again, as normal, there are these same usual suspects hanging around the establishment 3-4 hours at a time. I've never been in front of that gas station for more than 20 minutes. And as I'm doing my sovereign judicial exercise, one person comes out, not in uniform, don't know who he is, and again, I'm visually impaired, but I can notice name tags and things of that nature. And he asked me what I'm doing, and I let him know that I was exercising a sovereign judicial authority and exercise on land territory that does belong to my ancestors ancestrally, and that they were in violation of their uniform commercial codes. And then he proceeds to go into the gas station. This other guy, who it may or may not be relevant, wearing a red shirt, normally lounging around this convenience, who I do believe is dealing in that criminal activity, goes into the gas station, and then he sticks his hands out of the gas station door and proceeds to intimidate me by flicking a taser. And then another guy comes out wearing a black hoodie and pointing a pistol and telling me that I need to leave the premises, and that this is a business, and I'm like, I agree, this is a business, but you're allowing for these people who are here 3 to 4 hours at a time to loiter, but you have a problem with me, someone who's been picking up trash faithfully in this area, as well as never had a problem patronizing this business, exercising their sovereign and judicial birthrights. To which he replied in a negative manner to me, so I replied back in a negative manner to him to assert my tribal authority. And after he waved the gun in my face, that's when I proceeded to let him know, at this point in time, you've threatened me, and I am going to proceed to call local policy agents to let them know about this matter, because as an ambassador, I will be filing civil litigation paperwork for these violations.
What specifically did you tell him?
I can't recount verbatim exactly what was said in the moment,
Probably,
but
generally.
like I stated to you just generally, that I'm a Moorish American national, this is my estate, I'm a sovereign national, and that I'm exercising my judicial authority, and that they were in violation of not being in uniform. And this apparently pissed them off.
Okay, so if I would, just so I can make sure I'm accurately catching what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
You confronted
Not necessarily confronted them. Like, I really wasn't going to say anything because I had no intention on standing there. Like, I was listening to a song and I was playing the song on my phone, and I had no intention of being there past the song being played. But they proceeded to come up to me and gang up on me. So I stood my ground and I proceeded to let them know how they were in violation, because you're telling me that I'm loitering when these individuals are here on a day-to-day basis. Everyone can see it. Several people have come to me about the situation now, and not just members of my tribal nation, European Caucasian expatriates as well. And now it's a problem because I'm calling out the fact that you're being a hypocrite and you're not even in uniform. I don't even know who you are and who you're talking to, who I'm talking to.
okay, so did you witness any resident, or excuse me, any employees selling drugs?
Again, I'm visually impaired. I'm on my business. I'm just speaking on the things that I have been able to pick up over the past month that I've been in this area doing my judicial work.
Yeah, okay. I'm just asking.
But I can say that I've noticed that there are people who are doing drugs on the premises.
Yeah, but what I'm so.
Again, if someone's not in uniform and they're not even wearing a Shell gas station t-shirt, how am I supposed to tell them apart from someone who's just a regular patronizer?
I'm with you. I'm just trying to understand.
Yes, sir.
If the issue with the loiterers, doing the illegal activity, or if it's the employees that are doing the illegal activity. You follow me?
Yes, sir, I do. Yeah, and like I said, I wish I could be more help, but unfortunately, due to my eyesight, like I said, I can only pick up certain things that I can see. I normally mind my business as far as it goes with the illegal activity that's taking place, but on this particular date, as I'm exercising this exercise, which I didn't have on my fez, and I didn't have my Moroccan flag with me at that time, so I wasn't in complete uniform myself, so I looked like just anyone to them. But once I made them aware that this is my ancestral estate, I have ancestors who are buried in graveyards here, it's disrespectful for them to be allowing people to do this. Thank you so much. And like I said, going forward, I will be entering a civil lawsuit so that way everyone is aware of what's taking place, because I do believe that these employees do not deserve to be working in my estate. Therefore, it is now my mission to make sure that people are aware of what's taking place. And I thank you for your time and attention to this matter.
All right, thanks.
Blessed be Islam.